William Samoei Arap Ruto, a president whose political fate hangs in the balance, dependent on the choices he makes and how he makes them. His popularity has shrunk over the past 2 years, with critics pointing to the controversial economic policies that have fueled public anger. In 2024, the Kenya Kwanza administration faced its toughest test. Widespread demonstration, discontent among citizens, and opposition from within the political class. As the Finance Bill 2025 approaches, the stakes could not be higher. In 2023 and 2024, proposed tax increases became the breaking point, sparking protests that rocked the nation. If the status quo remains, analysts warn of the possibility of another uprising.
The harder you push people to a corner, they tend to lose fear. And they become desperate. When people lose fear in general of the government, then that government is in trouble. And we've seen that time and again.
I think the past 2 years, the government had to blame itself simply because they had a minimal public participation. And if it was there, they have not considered any of it. So primarily, the first thing the government needs to look into is ensuring that when they are forming the budget, they make sure that public participation is exhaustively done.
The head of state also faces a re-energized opposition that is showing signs of realignment.
The future in himself. He'll be a candidate in 2027 if he does not go to Addis. And even if he went to Addis, he may still be a candidate.
As political temperatures rise, opposition figures are capitalizing on public discontent to consolidate their support base. Key players in the opposition are regrouping, creating a more united front to challenge the government. With the public grappling with the high cost of living, opposition leaders are positioning themselves as champions of the people.
Yes, you have Kalonzo Musyoka, and he's gathering together some people as a team. And it may be his best time to win the presidency. If only he can become a little more forceful than he is. There will be a lot of political activities in the country in this year, and some of them can get very tense. How? Because your question was how will the president handle these things?
In politics, every formation that is against you is a challenge. I think it's important to get to know that, because politics is a game of collecting people together, because it is people who vote you. Individual voters' card are the ones who determine whether you win or not. I think as a master of politics, I call him simply because with all the government machinery going against him in 2022, he managed to win the seat and secure the government, which is currently the Kenya Kwanza government. So on that aspect, as a very intelligent politician, he is likely to find a breakthrough in dismantling the current formations if they are backed by regions or tribal arrangement.
For President Ruto, 2025 could be a defining year, a year that determines his legacy and shapes the country's political future ahead of 2027. Handshakes have rocked his government, leading to the formation of a broad-based government, a move critics argue does not sit well with the majority of the disgruntled population.
Well, if the elections were held today, Ruto will lose.
Brian Amoai, K24.